All right, welcome back, friends. How about some hot takes? You can play along with us at ozarksfirst.com/vote under the unscripted tab. Let's see, can we do it without cracking the knees, Maddie?
Don't do it. Scan that QR code there on screen. Look at you go. Wow.
Because I did some squats yesterday. I said, come on, knees, we gotta oil you up.
You were prepped.
Here we go.
Gave him the good old spit take.
Yep, WD-40.
Yeah.
Okay, hot takes. MySpace was the best social media. Truly was the best. They're way better. Again, scan that code. Well, here's the thing.
Did you have a MySpace?
I made one. It was a picture of my friend Courtney going like this.
Oh.
I never looked at it. I hated social media when it first came out. I rebelled against Facebook for the longest time until all my friends were like, you know, I didn't Facebook. And I was like,
So then you had to get one.
yeah, so I had to get one. Then I became obsessed.
And then
I blamed them.
And then I became obsessed.
I blame them for the
Yeah,
social media addiction.
MySpace was just a touch before my time, so I was never really, like, by the time I would have gotten to the age where I, like, would have had one, it was already gone and Facebook was very much a thing.
Yeah.
So.
And here's the thing. Was MySpace the best social media? I don't know, but was it the best time in life? I think it was a simpler time.
Yeah.
It's like easier time.
Well, I think, like, the thing I always hear about MySpace is, like, it was way less serious than it is now. Like, obviously, because influencers were not a thing yet.
No.
But also, it was
absolutely
just
not.
like, I think the vibe of MySpace was just like a lot more goofy. Like, you would share like your top songs and your top friends and like,
Yeah.
just like a very, just very different time, like you said.
Very different
Kind
time,
of just
yeah.
takes you back. So,
So,
looks like everyone feels like theirs way better.
yeah.
So.
Oh, wait.
Oh, there we go.
Really the best. Yeah. And remember, well, maybe you don't, but Facebook was meant only for college kids.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like, you
oh,
had
because
to
Mark
be going-
Zuckerberg was in college when he started
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
And it wasn't open to high schoolers, anyone under basically the age of 18 until, you know, a few years after it came out. So,
That's interesting. Yeah, I forgot about that.
yep, people are saying way better.
All right, next one. Cats don't ignore us. They're practicing ancient royal etiquette. Now, who in the world came up with this?
Marcy?
They're keeping tradition, or nah, they just hate us. I don't care if cats ignore us because I don't really like cats, so that's fine. Sorry,
you-
Marcy.
aren't you
But Marcy,
allergic?
yeah, Marcy knows how I feel. We've had conversations.
Yeah, when you're allergic, it's kind of like, you can stay away.
They're practicing ancient royal etiquette. That is really funny.
No, I see most cats I've encountered. Have I told the cat story when I was in Key West?
I don't know.
Well,
Tell it.
I'll go ahead and
Now
share
we're here.
it. Because I am a very emotional and like I get excited when I'm around animals and I like to squeeze their face and go "Woo!" like squeeze and then blow in their face. I did it to a stray cat in Key West. It did not like it. And yes, I blame myself. So I go, "Oh, I love you." Whew. And I turned around and it goes "Wah!" and then it jumped on my back and like and I was like, somebody help me. And
Madison,
it ran away. I know.
life lesson.
I did not get checked for rabies after either.
And that's why she acts crazy all these years
But
later.
don't go up to a stray cat, squeeze it,
That
and
is-
blow in its face.
No, because that's
all
terrifying.
my fault. I admit
Oh
it.
my gosh.
My friend Molly was dying. I was like, can you help me? She's like, no, I'm not touching that thing.
I would have ran too. I'd been like, you're on your own.
Yeah, peace out. So yes, I'm gonna stick with royal tradition when it comes to cats from now on.
Seems like the viewers agree with that too, so.
Oh man, okay. Spicy food challenges are not about taste. They're a test of your will to live. This feels like producer Jake.
I know, honestly.
This feels like producer Jake.
They're not about taste, they're... Okay, I agree because
think so.
I have this whole thing where the older I'm getting, I can handle spice a little bit more one at a time, but I cannot handle it the way like producer Jake can. But also for me sometimes, like the heat just takes away the flavor and I hate to be one of those people, but that's how I feel. So I'm like, what is the joy of that? Like, I just don't understand that. And food is meant to be enjoyed, so I'm confused.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So
everyone has an
honestly,
opinion.
maybe I would say absolutely.
Depending on like the spice, like buffalo sauce could be spicy for some people. I will drench anything in buffalo sauce.
Oh, well, me too.
But if we go to like, say a sriracha or like those hotter versions that you see on maybe like Hot Ones, yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when I say this, I'm talking like, and if you guys have been watching the show, you know, I'm talking like producer Jake's spice level. Like that is just like too much for me.
Yeah.
I can do buffalo sauce, I can do sriracha, I can do like most of the basic hot sauces. But beyond that, no thank you.
It is absolutely a test of your will.
Of your will to live.
According
I love
to our
that.
viewers.
It would be fun to do the what'd you just bring up? Hot ones. It would be fun to try that one time. I'd probably be in tears, but it's fine.
My nose, you know, would start sweating.
Oh, I know. They'd have to have just a fan for your nose on set.
A fan, a close-up cam too.
Yeah. Okay, everyone should go on a cruise vacation at least once. 100% I highly recommend, or they're not for everyone.
Okay.
There's a lot of layers to this, I feel.
Yeah. Having been on a cruise, a few actually myself, I would honestly say they're not for everyone.
Yeah.
I enjoyed my time, but it's not the first thing I think of when I say like vacation. I'm not like cruise, but like my neighbors go on cruises every 6 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
So just, well, they're retired. They're living the dream.
That's how Jory's grandparents are too. They're always gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. I do think it's a good, like, if you're going as a family or with a group of friends, it's a great way to travel because there is something for everyone on the boat if you're looking.
Yes.
But also, the rooms are most of the time pretty confined unless you're willing to spend more on a balcony and more space in your room. And secondly, water is a big fear for people, and you're obviously predominantly on water for the week or however long you're on the cruise. So
Yeah.
I think there's layers to it. I think it's
Yeah.
a hard question to answer.
Maybe try it if you're interested.
Yeah.
And if you're not, then don't do it.
Yeah, I'm like a mix because like I would recommend it, but also I can understand like the fears behind it. So I don't know. Maybe they're not for everyone would be a better.
Yeah. Okay, final one. Luxury handbags are not an investment. Ooh.
Interesting.
Ooh. Do I agree with this? I mean, I own 2. And I had a little Coach wristlet at one point, but I didn't spend my money on those things. They were gifts.
Yeah.
So,
I always feel that way about luxurious or pricier items. I feel like most of the things I own in that category were gifts. I don't know that I ever could get myself to spend the money on
spend
it.
that kind of
And I
money.
truly do not see it as an investment, but
and
I'm not also not the demo. So.
yeah, and I'm thinking luxury handbags, like women, typically, they kind of carry their life in their handbag. You know, it's everything that you might need at the drop of a hat. So sometimes it could be makeup. It gets the inside dirty. How do you keep that luxury? You know, how do you keep it, like the price tag on it?
Also, the trends of what's in and what's out, I feel like are always changing, especially when it comes to women's fashion and accessories. So I'm like, can you argue this investment if like it's not really what people want anymore 5 years later? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Anyway, I guess people said agreed though.
People
so
agree.
yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Tom Schmidt, luxury handbags, yes or no?
No. As an investment?
Yes.
No. Nice to have? Absolutely.
You have a few yourself?
No. I got some luxury items I don't really need.
Yeah.
But you know, like when I think of investment, I think of something that's actually going to make you money
That's fair.
Right.
Yeah, I think as most
Like
people do.
as
as
every
time
day.
goes on.
Yeah.
If you're using something like a handbag, it's going to lose